So we were loading into the game, were you, from here?
Yeah, I just made a level 1 witch because I wanted to try the witch thing, and I wanted to keep all that footage separate, so
Right, okay.
so I could use the earlier stuff and then not use this stuff until later.
So I can. Oh wait, no, I don't want to. I don't want to play your
trying
range.
to do it as a single player, but like,
No.
Okay.
We're just making new characters and starting again at level 1.
Okay, cool. Hang around, just
You have to go to the top.
make sure you get in, okay.
Wait, you want me to make a new one?
Well, only if you want to.
Well, I thought we wanted to try and see how it would work if I log into my high level. Does that make sense, or is that something?
If you want,
Yeah.
you'll basically continue from the character with the lowest progression.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll just assist him getting his early quests done until he's caught up.
Level balances you a little bit as well, so like, kind of,
It will be somewhat harder.
It will still be challenging for you.
Okay, yeah, I'm curious to see how that works. So.
You want that file as well?
Okay, you're in.
Yep, sweet, thank you. And then start recording.
That's a good plan.
Alright.
So, that was,
I
yeah.
have to do that. It's telling you you have taken damage, use a life flask if you still have it. Okay, not that button, this button. Put that on. Okay. So I just start with Chaos Bolt. Coming?
I'm coming.
Okay, so even my caster skill, look, I can walk and cast at the same time.
Yeah. Kind of unfair. Melee getting shafted every time.
Feedback on the game.
Silly melee. Don't bring sticks to gunfights.
It's not worth it. It's just how to
So there's my skeletal warriors. Yeah, there they are. Okay. See, look, now I'm melee too. Sort of.
So you have melee minions.
Yeah.
I get my skill progression again.
That was your same skill, your first one?
Yeah.
Right. I need to do that. Equip. There. Cool. Done.
Oh, I need to pick it up, otherwise we can't progress.
Oh my god, do you need to put it on?
Looks like it. Oh, I need to use it. You need to use your new skill.
Oh. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, it was just tough to see. It doesn't look very... The vertical synchronization could be better. Or could be there. I feel like there's sometimes a little bit of screen tear.
I haven't noticed a single bit of that.
By the way, our gold is shared, so I should probably make a new character.
Oh, nice. That's actually really good. Do you want to? We should do it right now if you want to.
Nah. Let's just keep it for now. I just want to get better with this,
Fair enough.
so I'm actually useful. Oops. Where am I? Okay.
what the areas for
position.
That was an alright belt position though. God damn, that belt brings a
He's
lot of
frozen. Yeah, I think it's great because now, like, we get like all kinds of items because we're 2 players, but like all of those are not relevant for me. They're mostly relevant for you right now, for your progression. So you're gonna be caught up quicker. And like I could even spend my gold on buying stuff. The question is my vendor now low level like yours, or is my vendor
I
high
would
level?
assume it's based on your level.
Any recommendations?
I mean, you want to get a belt, right? A ring or something. If you're going to stay on that character, you might as well get a piece of jewelry, right?
Another bad question. So,
Yeah, I'm just not. I don't.
Bumper R1.
Yeah, but I'm not sure whether it's gonna be. I feel like I need to ask whether it's gonna be high level or low level.
I mean, there are no belts yet, so any belt is better than no belt. We've not seen a single one.
All right. Is it a rustic sash? Thorny linen belt, life region. Rip.
Oh.
Requires level 4. It's also bad. If it was like it's item level 9 though. No.
Yeah, that's on board with you.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. It's a flat life region. It's
So
not the worst.
it's correct level for you, but it's
Yeah.
rolled shit. That's all.
Yeah,
Nothing
exactly.
you
It
can
was
do with
just unlucky.
that. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, no. I didn't want to do that. Oh,
Vendor all shit.
yeah, that's a good plan.
This would be a big threat. There's a good one explanation throughout the and then like
Wait, do you want a medium mana flask or do you need any?
Probably.
Huh?
even I played healing
Okay, can I trade it to you? No. Okay. There's no.
Drop it.
Can I drop it in town?
Oh, nope.
Yeah, destroy.
you can find the game.
I'm not sure I wouldn't count.
I'll drop it outside. Ooh, cold rest. Watch this.
How many times you died actually when you played this game? Roughly.
The poison is
Sure.
I have to check out my
I'll get rid of everything
I haven't
else.
even checked that out.
Use my uncut skill
People
gem
like
4.
disappointed about this, like, this dying again and again and again.
Snipers. 100% snipers. Put them on. Okay. Okay.
How do you know how much spirit you have?
It's at the top. I've only got 100 total. And it costs 90 per minute.
So you need items that give plus spirit.
I guess.
Probably check that out. Yeah, maybe.
Do I need to vendor my shit? No, I already do.
But I don't necessarily know how, like, I wouldn't. Oh, I have to go find my business. Oh, where is it? How do I change that?
No.
Usually,
Must be it.
Yeah.
Wait, do I need to still? There's still. Okay, I also need to accept the quest, even though I've already done the quest progression. But I guess it resets our joint progression. I don't know. Wait, here, take the medium mana. Yes.
Storyline graphics.
It's walking me through the put the potion on you.
I'm really enjoying the stuff. I'm really enjoying
There we go.
follow the story. So I can't say story.
So now 2 warriors
I
and
don't
1
know
archer.
POE because, like,
Crazy.
like,
Wait, did you spend money on an item from the vendor? No. But both our gold went down, so it is not only shared in account, but it's also shared between players. Like it says
Wait.
527 up there
Yeah.
instead of 2000 something. So my belt
cost us both.
Part of like your ability to
That's a bug.
No.
I think that's a bug. I didn't spend anything in the vendor, did I?
Yeah, but like, apparently we don't have individual gold. Like it's just,
No,
it's just
no way.
But like, it always goes up at the same time, goes down at the same time. I mean, I didn't look at the values. Maybe it.
That's crazy.
Maybe if you pick something up and I pick something up, like both of that counts to both counts, right? So like maybe it's like a.
Maybe.
I'll know in like an hour. Because
I mean, I can't.
it seems easier to start. It seems to have a good history, but I feel like, yeah, maybe it feels different. But I haven't fully. I want to check out the series more and I want to check out the cost a bit more, see how it affects my timeline and my stats and stuff. And if it's easy,
Where the fuck was the next area?
so I don't play like these other three characters are like I've got some before. I don't do that. I'm just like the cards hit harder.
No, probably other
So I play a bit more simple, but I'll test it now as soon as this is done. And I'll come find
It's
you.
done.
Yeah, I'll come find you and I'll tell
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Of course. Thank you also. Really helpful.
If I think of other things, I'll come tell you.
Always welcome.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Starting a new
I
character and
just-
I'm doing my old one.
I just restarted.
What are you doing?
Now I'm
wait.
witch.
And you're doing the monk. I like the monk.
Right? No forest is where we go.
I suppose so, yeah.
Travel through the old forest.
Okay.
You want your PC stick?
Sure. All right. There we go.
You should just unbind that.
Maybe. Yeah, it's probably better if like only one person has it bound.
I don't accidentally press it.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but I need to go to the bathroom again.
I'll do it with the warrior. So we'll go through our natural cost.
I'm out of mana flasks.
Do you run out of mana before you use the flask? Or are you just spamming it?
Good question. I think I just didn't get charges back in a while. It's frustrating because it doesn't, like in PoE1, if you don't have mana for a given skill, it uses an auto attack instead.
You had that
right?
problem earlier too, right?
Guys, have you had this?
Yeah, I'm making a new character.
Didn't work when we made a new character, and we had to quit the thing, like press the PlayStation button and actually quit the app
Okay, I'll do
and
that.
just relaunch it. It did save all that progression and everything, so it's fine.
Guys, not working? Oh, okay.
I'm like watching your mana flask charges now to see what happens.
Yeah, same. But it's like I said, I can't use my regular attack because I don't have a bound, so I can't use any attack at all because I don't have mana.
Should probably keep default attack bound if it's like a running issue.
Yeah, you just don't get flash charges.
Yeah, I'm just looking like, when am I going to get a flash charge? haven't got a flash charge in a while now. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die.
I don't have a portal? You can't do a portal.
Yeah, you can. Portal like this.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Fine.
Too bad we have to start from the beginning.
Oh my god, that was...
We can play these ones for a little bit and then we can switch back to them.
Huh? Why do you have a full screen?
I don't know how that happened.
Oh, right.
Lady. Oh, I died.
Okay. Ooh, that ice breath. Yep. Okay, wait.
Maybe, maybe. Oh, yep. Nailed it.
Nice.
Fuck, I keep thinking that.
Yeah, do your skill gem. I need to quickly go to the bathroom.
Yep.
That's so bad. Night.
It's like a double hit.
Yeah.
Hey guys, when you have a moment, could we pause just to have a quick chat? We want to do a survey. Now okay? Awesome. I'm just gonna sneak by so I can sit.
Is this the interview question?
Okay.
Here it comes. I'll do you guys, and then I'll do you after.
Catmaster will be back in a minute. This is also two of us.
That's good. And I'm sorry, what are your guys' names?
I'm Felix.
Felix. Do we have you? What's your influencer name?
I'm press side.
Press? Oh, your press side.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not asking you guys.
I'm Rachel K, but I just got I'm influencer.
What are you for press?
Games Valley.
Gamesveld?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull you up to Rachel. Oh man. Oh, you already answered these
Yeah, I
questions.
told you, I already did that question.
Someone came here? Oh. Okay, then you're done. Sorry.
No, unacceptable.
Felix, I will just ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought I was low. Did someone come here or were you like outside? Oh, okay. But they didn't ask you?
Yeah, I was right.
All right. Do you want me to come back to you when you're dead? Because I'd hate for you to just sit here.
It's fine, you can ask that's time.
Sounds good. All right, man. I'm Josh. Nice to meet you. First question is, what is your overall impression today of the beta, but also the experience?
I think it's really fun. I think it's a nice venue. I think you're addicted all out.
I almost walked past.
There's plenty of PlayStation.
All right.
PlayStation.
Quickly gonna quickly start charging this one, and
Awesome.
I only got one iPhone cable with me. That was fail.
What in your opinion is the competitive advantage that you're bringing over
Yeah, I don't know why my bladder is so weak.
competitive titles?
Well, it looks really good. I think it has a really deep combat system, especially when it comes to using the synergies of the classes.
I was just looking around the entire
The synergies
country
between classes feels
Yeah, the
good.
synergies between classes.
just to get the footage.
Plus factor. Awesome.
Oh, nice flow like water, dude. Okay, trap damage, attack speed of dagger, damage stays, probably like AoE with staff
With
attack.
styles.
Yeah, but I use a strike, that's not AoE, right?
Quick question: did you guys get interviewed already?
No.
No?
Nope, no, not yet.
Okay, I'll do you guys next.
No, don't worry.
Are you sure?
I promise you.
I'm happy to get up.
It's okay.
Wait a second, I need to quickly find out
Because someone's gonna yell.
when there's an AoE component to ice.
I'm gonna stand here regardless.
No, where do you stand?
Now I have to sit down.
Yeah, now you have to do it. Exactly.
I sit on my ass all day. I can do it.
Sockets like that, right? Ice strike,
We bully you into being comfortable.
covering a larger area. Yeah, okay, AoE. So that does make sense. Okay, it does make sense. Oh wait, no.
So,
I socketed it.
One thing.
now it's in your inventory.
Yeah, but I need to socket all 3 gems again.
What was it? Like
Falling
when we were
Thunder?
trying to hit the bell.
Wait, no,
the
that's not the one
focus.
here. Ice strike.
Bell?
Where
Okay,
the
socket.
automatic focus
And
went to the enemy instead of the bell when we tried to.
Yeah, I think Jonathan mentioned at
This?
the top of the show they're already aware of that. So I think that they've already got a solve for that.
And I think in the beginning it can feel a bit overwhelming.
Oh my god, that's how
A
you
lot
bring
of
them
stuff.
around?
You have to remember
wanna watch
to
you guys
really
for a
figure out
second.
how
I'm
the
not
whole
paying
system.
Yeah, you want to put like your strong support gems
I didn't know
onto
how. I
the
didn't know
skill.
where to. I didn't know how to put them on there.
Yeah, exactly. You need
It's a
to.
bit different.
Oh wait, I think I don't even know exactly. Manage sockets, and then you can select and you can unsocket, and then ends up in your inventory, and then from your inventory you need to grab it.
So how would you describe
Here and
Boston
then
County's experience next?
the square socket gem, and then you can put it anywhere.
Put it anywhere.
Right, but you got to make sure that it works with the skill that you're supporting. Like some support gems will only work for spells, and you can put them
Some of
on
them are
attacks.
really
Yeah, I used to. Well,
I don't know whether it's
easier.
streamlined.
It was like
Then we
easier
were
on
like,
the
okay, we
armor. I
gotta get
feel.
back
Then
in
it was
there.
like,
Yeah, it sounds to me like
I didn't know how to
a
do
good
it.
thing.
Anyways, now I know.
So it was very
Let's
motivating.
go kill some stuff.
I appreciate that. Are you doing an interview today?
Yeah.
Official one? We're buzzing in my ear.
That's right.
Oh, we have to click all these things again.
Yeah.
I think so.
We set up like
Do we?
Oh, I didn't mean to open that.
now we're
I
thinking
mean, we had it last time.
Well, but the little things don't have X's next to them anymore.
how would you recommend
You just need to talk to the guy now, right?
I'm trying.
what do you think advantages PoE 2 has?
I'm trying.
I think, as I said, I feel like in the beginning there's a lot of stuff that can feel a bit overwhelming.
Find the entrance
Maybe
to.
more of a tutorial how the gems really work and how you can use them to your advantage. With the Witch, it took me quite some time to figure out how I can allocate my minions, how I can get new minions and stuff like that. Maybe show that more through a tutorial. Because once you're into the flow of it and everything, then it's not a problem at all. But a lot of the stuff is just a lot.
Totally understand. More accessibility and a different level of question, which feels how frequently do you die or
I'd say I died like 6-7 times, maybe more.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's your minion. I tried to attack your skull.
I
was like, oh, I'm gonna protect you.
So I
got another quarter staff. Maybe that's gonna be better if we use some. But I think that's probably also lower item.
Yeah.
The game is too easy.
Yeah.
So I think that's quite alright.
Item
How,
level
how
4
did you
was
find the learning curve
5.
today?
As I said in the beginning, I find it it's a bit steep, but then once you progress and you get a hang of it, it just gets a lot better.
And do you think, even for newer players or players maybe unfamiliar with it would be a similar experience? Like,
Okay, let's go.
at the beginning, but I'm not sure.
I think so.
Do you feel like it's like a luxury for newer players?
I think that because there's always stuff happening, there's always action going on. It might be a little bit tough, but I think.
And then the last question for you.
Do you have 3 passive points unspent right now?
Oh, I didn't confirm them when I put them in. I was trying to check out whether we have AoE before I allocate them.
I'm a big fan of
Because I'm-
playing with friends, and online is nice and good and everything, but I think couch co-op is something.
I'm trying to save you.
Yeah.
And now it's like a special.
Yeah.
Like that's why.
Now I should be doing big damage.
Make sure to get. That's like
Okay, area is noticeable.
Is it?
Yeah.
university, like sitting in the yeah, that's awesome.
That's, I mean, it's great that, you know, that you're doing it like that. Because that's like,
Yeah, it's a whole
I think for a lot of people that's a big aspect.
I appreciate that.
Wants to buy movement speed, right?
I'm gonna check them. Life and fire res. You want them?
I'll put them on.
Two, and rarely ever does that happen.
Really?
Yeah. Rarely
I'm not
ever
wearing
does
boots,
that happen
so
that people go around and ask, you know,
better than nothing.
I'm glad you're nervous about it.
Oh, dude, this portal again.
I'll come find you again when it's like an hour. I feel like I'll have
Maybe more. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be around.
Germany. Munich. October.
Listen, I'm not going back to town to get mana.
My father travels to Germany once a year.
I'm just not.
Right?
We'll struggle and we'll struggle and we'll struggle until
Big super show.
I don't know what I have to do. Level up to get my
Yeah,
flask.
but
Hey,
you
one
go to Germany, don't go to
charge.
Frankfurt. Frankfurt is not the nicest city to go to.
Then we have to
First
go up
to
through this like
Germany.
little thing.
Go to, like,
I
southern
remember
part
there
of
was something
Munich,
like that, right?
If you say so.
I've heard
Close to
Berlin
the Alps.
is really
Berlin is
That's
great.
the
Red Vale,
sort
isn't
of like
I
Funny, I used to the Red Vale in the Old Forest, at the Red Vale for an obelisk.
Well, we also still have to do the Balor, right? So we're kind of like progressing past that. I don't know what is the level here. This monster level
also,
5. What's your
it
level?
is, it is. But Berlin is its own kind of thing. It's more like, yeah.
I'm level 9.
It's a
Well,
cool-
I mean, do you feel comfortable doing level 5?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna try to sneak by you and talk to these two. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, please find me if you have more thoughts. Excuse me. All right, boys. Can we get maybe a pause real quick? Or are you in a big part?
Nah, we good.
You mind if I ask you a bunch of questions?
Go for it.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Just so you're aware, we're also recording.
Yeah.
But I've seen
That's okay.
everywhere.
That's totally fine.
Yep.
Are we live streaming? We're
No,
recording.
just
No,
recording.
just recording and
We can't
before
live
we.
stream. It's under embargo.
True.
We did a lot of trouble live streaming it.
Let me quickly.
If we use any of
Hey,
the
is
footage,
anybody
we'll shoot
looking
it
for
past.
Josh? One second, guys. Sorry. I've been hearing a lot of chatter, but I've been doing interviews.
Oh, I love that. Rolly forward.
They're chirping in my ear about something. I don't know if it's from me or not, but whatever. I'm Josh.
Hey,
And I'm sorry, I don't know your advice.
Balor.
Bela? How do I find you here?
I don't know if they've got my real name on Balor.
They've got Baylor Mage.
Probably got Balor Mage. I'm Catmaster.
Catmaster. I'm just gonna do one of these. Now you're next to each other. Look at that.
Easy.
Genius level. A few quick questions meant to be very casual. So the first question is, what is your overall impression of the experience today? Both the session, like not the game, but like hanging out here, and then also how did you enjoy the couch co-op mode?
Couch co-op
Be
was
honest.
fantastic
Yeah.
so far. A few like minor issues, but like nothing that I'd even be upset about if it launched like this. Like
We will
minor
get more
issues.
into issues as well.
Yeah.
We'll have a chance to
Like
talk about it.
so, way better than I expected it to be.
That's really nice.
To be honest, I was like, couch co-op's probably not gonna be great, but then it is, and it's pretty smooth.
That's awesome. What do you think?
Yeah, it's also something that I completely didn't expect was going to happen, and I think it works really well. I'm a little bit disappointed with not being able to simultaneously do the vendoring and the quest handling,
Yeah.
because you're so used to it when you're doing the skilling and the rebinding and the inventory management all at the same time. But it's really cool being able to see what the other guy is doing and to like pause what you're doing and ask, hey, is this better? Is that better? Or like, where are you going with this? To brainstorm together. It's always great to have someone to bounce ideas off, and I feel like that's lacking sometimes in solo play. So it's probably easier to get into the game like this.
Love that you're answering like every question in one answer, which is good. But don't be offended if I ask a question you kind of already answered.
Or maybe I have more to say, right?
Yeah, no, please. We want as much feedback as possible. So, What do you feel like is PoE 2's competitive advantage over other similar titles after your experience today?
See, I don't know if you're gonna like my answer.
That's what I was looking for, yeah. This is Diablo, is that they tell you like the reference.
Sorry,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we recommend your energy.
Track down who, Joseph? IGN. Do you mind if I come right back?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead. You good?
We'll be here.
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere. Alright, let's go.
Such a huge army already.
Well, a bunch of them are temporary minions. I've only got 3. See, like, that army's gone now. I've only got 3 minions.
Yeah, but the bell was definitely more useful in conjunction with the ranger. Like, I don't know, do the minions trigger the bell?
They will when I start doing ailments with them. I just don't have any of those.
Oh, when you have like ranged
Yeah.
skeletons, probably it's gonna be better.
Like, I've got 1 ranged skeleton on his own right now. I assume up.
Track down IGN, we probably have problems getting the right one.
I wasn't gonna say that to him. He could be from IGN for all I know.
It could be from IGN.
For all I know. That's it.
I thought he was GGG.
I didn't recognize him, but he could be.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he'd have to disclose if he wasn't GGG. Like if he was doing, like, collecting information like that at a GGG event and taking our time while we're like testing the game for GGG, right?
I don't see why.
I'm pretty sure he. Like, but yeah, I don't know. You're right. But hey, I mean, I think it's relevant. Like the game needs to be tested. Wait, are you almost dead? Or?
No. You were running off the screen, and there were like belts dropping on the floor, and I was like,
Belts?
go back. It looked like a belt.
Alright, boys.
Oh, that was a bell.
Josh, when you're done there, I can tell you more things.
Love it. Thank you.
Oh, I'm dead anyway.
Alright, pausing?
Yep.
Please, if you don't mind.
Wait, are you dead or?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Another thing is, like, say you're like a new player, right? It's like you would have no...
I found,
Cool,
you
baby.
should, like,
I found the IGN guy, so all good.
the areas to
Where were we? You were going to say something about the competitive advantage that we might not like. That's what we'd like to hear.
Well,
General
it's
direction.
because no matter how well this goes right now, I'm having a great time. Right. It won't be until 3 to 6 months after it launches to find out whether it's a success or not.
Right.
The competitive advantage you have right now is namesake and goodwill, which is the only thing driving PoE right now. Like that's it. Because they've been so good in the past, people expect highly.
Right.
That carries over.
And how do you feel like this is done to... I mean, you kind of already said you're impressed with the product today, but...
I am. I like it. It's swaying me a lot. Most people I know from chat and everybody else is just sick of hearing about it at this point because it's been too long. Everyone was excited and they're all just burned out.
You feel like it's been too long?
Yeah, they're just burned out and waiting. That's all. And if I could get them all to come here and try it, they'd get excited again.
Right.
But we can't.
Right. Well, you're going to get to show them this stuff, but again, you're feeling like that's just...
It's just people have just got burnt out on hype. Is what happened. Because it's been like hype for a while. At least that's what I've been getting from like all of my people and all of my chat. Is everyone's just like, even when they heard I was going to do a video and they were like, "Well, have fun. We'll see for 10 days." But like, no one even.
That's good
not
feedback.
many people were even like, "Oh, what is it? Is it important?" We were like, no, they were just like, tell us when we can do the beta soon. Like, we'll get excited later.
Right. No, that's fair. And what about you, Catmaster? What do you think?
I actually think that PoE 1 is undebatably probably the best action RPG that is out there, and PoE 1 has a very high barrier of entry. So I think like what you're trying to do with PoE 2, and what in my opinion is the biggest selling point, is that it doesn't compromise the complexity of PoE 1, but it actually breaks down the barriers of entry, right? Like you're allowing couch co-op, you're a real cross-platform. You can like start a character on computer and then continue on couch on the console, and you can play with a friend. And
Super high praise. That's very nice.
And I personally think that, like, while a lot of people are worried that the game will not be as complex as PoE 1 and not have the same amount of power fantasy and like high scaling, I think you guys are not trying to sacrifice that. You guys are keeping that in there, but we haven't seen the end of the game yet, right? We're only seeing the early acts. So,
did you make it all the way through Act 2?
No, not quite.
we're still in Act 1, right?
I don't know.
I think you can get all the way through Act 2 today. Like that's all that's available.
Right,
We
I
need
think
to
that's
hurry.
the end. Yeah.
All right, quick next question.
Sorry, I'm getting.
Oh, good.
IGN sitting in the back row. If someone can just bring it to him. His name is Destin. He's sitting back right, stage
I'll
right.
just need to stop on this and we'll start a new one when we...
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Thank you for doing this for me. Where are we? Areas for improvement. We got some Catmaster ones
Oh
already.
yeah, I want to find out
Wait, what?
if
You said the vendoring and the quest return should also have the co-op mode.
Okay, okay.
I mean, you can give more for sure, but I want to give you an opportunity to say as
when
well.
I get through
Or, do you want to go first? Or
I already told Octavian, but I don't know whether I made myself like very clear. But do you know how it works when you have an empty skills bind, right? You go navigate to the empty button, say the square, right? And you open that, and it presents you with all the choices of skills that you have available that you can bind there.
Yeah.
I want that, but for the support gem. So when I navigate to an empty support gem socket, I want to click that and be presented with all the support gem choices that I have in my inventory. Because how it works right now is I unsocket support gems and they end up in my inventory, but I'm in the skill arrangement manage socket screen, so I need to close that, go back to the inventory, and then go back to the socket thing with the thing on the cursor. And if you're trying to like shift 5 support gems from one skill onto another, you're going to go back and forth between the skill gem and the inventory
This
screen.
is certainly a console thing, because if you do that on a computer, your inventory is just open at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like it's just coming out, so you wouldn't have to think about that. But as soon as it becomes console and couch, there's only one screen, and
Yeah.
so that like interface needs to be there.
But Octavian's response was pretty much like, there's no reason why you shouldn't have multiple ways to do the same thing if they don't conflict with each other.
Right. So he'll be on that, but I made a note of it anyway. What would you think?
Other than I feel very, 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 very continuously starved for flash charges, even when I try and actively use them, like conservatively. Like we just ran I got a recording of us running through the zone here for about 6 minutes, killing stuff before I got up flash charge back. Used it to fill my mana up, then emptied that mana in 12 seconds, and then had to run for another like minute and a half to get another charge. I was like, that is... I know flasks were meant to be harder, but that is too much. I think it's because I didn't encounter any rares. I think rares are like worth a lot more. You fight a rare, you get plenty, but like we fought like 6 packs and didn't have flasks for the whole thing. And like that's miserable.
Yeah, I would have that.
All right, next up I got a 2-part question. The first part is, if I told you there's going to be 100 bosses, or over 100 bosses in the full version, does that get you excited? And also, how would you describe the boss encounters you've experienced so far today?
finding out.
Okay, so 2 things that makes me excited and worried
Yeah.
for 2 reasons. One, I love 100 different bosses, great. There'll probably end up being 200 bosses eventually. Fantastic. But we all got told earlier that you'll have to kill every single boss while leveling to get like temporary, well, not temporary, like stat bonuses that were applied, similar to passive points. That never got reiterated, or if we know if it changed or anything. And we also don't know if that is league-wide or character-specific. Because if I have to run through 100 different zones with 100 different bosses on every single character I make, I just make one character a league. Like, I'm just not. So I hope that's not a thing.
Yeah. That's good feedback. I assume not.
I absolutely wouldn't mind if you have to visit every zone and kill every boss and there's 100 of them even while leveling.
Right.
If you have to do it once on your league start, everybody's doing it, it's great.
Right.
Every other time, fuck no.
And then how do you feel about the bosses today so far?
Octavian or Chris?
Actually super fun. What was it? Yeah, no. So far we fought like, what, 3 bosses or 2? 3?
I want to say 4, but
Maybe 4.
You have to do
But
oh,
they've
the
all-
Devourer we fought. That was definitely more.
Yeah, I wanted to do a tutorial.
They've all been great. I love that they're not falling over. Like, they don't just die.
Nice.
They don't just die, and also none of them just straight up one-shot me. Bullshit, like.
Yeah.
Like, there were indicators, even in the fight I hadn't been in, and I was like, oh, don't stand there. And if I did move too slow and I got hit, it was like, boom, there's 70% of the life gone. And now I'm in lots of danger, but I didn't just like insta fight over. I'm like, oh, I'm now in danger, play very safe, run away.
Right. Love it. What about you?
The bosses have all really high production quality. They're really amazing designs. The animation work that's being done on them is so great, and it's great to see it here because I played PoE 2 at Gamescom once only, and then there's the systems they were running at 60 FPS, but it didn't really feel like 60 FPS, and it just the game just didn't look as pretty as today. Right? It's the first time I can see it in high fidelity, and I can't wait to play it at home with like higher than 100 FPS, and you know, and maybe a little bit higher resolution as well. I don't know. It's 1080p, I think so, right?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, like playing it to 2K, maybe even in 4K in the future, because the game is just so like there's so much detail in there. There's so much high quality graphics work in there.
Love that.
That said, the passive tree is still very much under
We kind of
construction.
talked about this a little bit.
So there's a
More
lot here
specifically,
that is definitely going to change.
What would you
as well as
recommend
some things that
PoE
I've named
change
and
to
screwed
help reach a wider audience, or do you feel like the changes so far is helping in that regard?
And you can get to the full
What
screen.
advantages do you
So
think
you
PoE 2
tab it over
has
here.
over similar titles, which we kind of
You can get to the full screen version of any of the menus.
There's a lot of these changes are really good. I've been concerned that if you go too far to try and reach a wider audience, you eventually alienate the audience you started with. Because like if stuff gets too simple, all of us will get bored, like the degenerate people, right? But that hasn't happened yet. That's just like a worry if you lean too hard into trying to appeal to everyone. Then you stop appealing to the original people, which is just a worry. It hasn't actually happened yet. Like so far, it's been great. So far, it's been like, oh, that's been made a lot clearer and a lot easier to understand. But it still looks complicated, and that's good. So if that's great, I don't. It's maybe an unfounded worry, because
We'll see.
like it's
It feels like Jonathan and the team understand the value of that,
yeah.
but
Like it feels like maybe I'm worried about nothing, something that isn't going to happen.
it's fair to be worried, but I don't know. I certainly what do you think?
I have some very vocal, like a very minor part of my audience, but like a few people that are always there. They're huge fans of Path of Exile. They play a lot, but they also take breaks from it, and they're frustrated with PoE 1, with some iterations of it. And they say that they're personally feeling that PoE 2 is not made for them because they're feeling it's going too much into the roguelike direction, or in the Dark Souls direction, where Souls-like exactly is what they're saying, where the game requires so much mechanical skill that you can't really like out-gear or out-level things, which they feel is a core aspect of an action role-playing game. Is like get better gear, get higher levels, and then basically trivialize content that way. And they feel like the shift in direction of mechanical play and like reactive gameplay might be too big, too much power for combos and dodging, versus like actually building stats.
The thing that I have been saying and screaming from the rooftops, and will tell every single person who asks for feedback that I should have started with, is there's something the thing that's been missing in every single bit of footage we've ever gotten at PoE 2 is we haven't seen a single endgame thing happen. And I don't even think it would require a full explanation or a full anything. I think if we saw 2 or 3 5 or 6 second clips of just endgame builds going very, very fast, like just because that's the thing everyone's worried about. They're like, it's too slow. They've gutted us. But like, we only see Act 1 and 2, and realistically, I'm playing it. I don't even know if it's slower than PoE 1.
It doesn't necessarily
like,
feel that way. it's just the beginning of the game.
Yeah, but when if you just play Act 1 and you don't pick the degenerate racer strat, the one strat that we all level past, like you pick anything else,
Right.
you're like on par. Maybe this is even a little faster. Like the pacing feels good.
Yeah.
But everyone's playing PoE 1
Right.
at level 96 in endgame maps, and then looking at the PoE 2 footage and going, well, that's so slow, right? And so I don't know. At some point, we need to see just like a few clips of the endgame.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know. They probably don't even have like a fully mapping system fledged out or anything like that. But we don't need all of that. We just need like one.
Just what does it
custom-
feel like to be all the way ready to go?
Yeah.
And push through the map. Like,
Yeah, like just like show a really well geared character going, oh, see, we've still got speed in the game.
Right.
And like that's it.
Right.
I think that would assuage a lot of the like more degenerate people who are like
It'd be funny if like a werewolf jumped through.
Real experienced people are all worried about
everyone
that
in
one
that
thing.
camp.
It's too slow, it's too slow.
What
But
did
we
you
haven't seen it
do?
yet.
Yep. That's valid.
We've only seen the front.
That's valid. Yeah, I made a note of that. 2 more questions for you guys, and one of them is a 3-parter, so brace. This is just about accessibility and difficulty level. How frequently did you guys die or fail missions today? How did you find the learning curve of the first couple parts of the game here? And how like in your estimation, how would this part feel for
Like last time,
brand new gamers
it
to
took us forever to get to this one.
Is it accessible?
I've died like
I don't know
3
which
times.
Is the main choice and which one is the
But that's because my health's on the correct side.
I think
Catmaster's died a lot more than that.
It's
Because
twofold.
because he keeps glancing at my health.
Right, because you're player 2.
First hour or 2, that was the problem that I just never noticed when my life was going down. It's hard to learn. I know the controller does some vibrating when you get low life,
Yeah.
but it was hard to learn. Like vibrating just feels like visceral feedback, or like you're getting hit by a monster. Not necessarily that I'm low life. So that I need to learn. And then I was under the impression that for melee there's also a plan to be able to use melee attacks while moving, but that's not the case. So like Balor has been doing Ranger and now Witch, and he's always moving. Like he's using ranged attacks and spells, and his character is always strafing sideways, forwards, like and moving in all directions while shooting projectiles or
Which by
doing
the way
other things.
feels amazing.
That seems really good.
It's so good.
I haven't had a chance to play much yet, but I just like quickly
Yeah, and
went
so
sorceress level 1. I was just throwing the basic fireball. I'm like,
Yeah.
ready.
I
Let's go.
can cast and move. Like it slows you down a lot.
Yeah.
But like you don't stop.
yeah, and so I'm monk, right? And I need to be in the face of enemies in order to hit them. But not only do I have to stand next to them, but I also can't move while doing that. Like I hold down the move stick and I press the attack button, and the character stops in place to swing. And if that was possible, even with just like some reduced move speed, right, that the character would still continue walking while swinging, then I think it would feel a lot better, and I would die a lot less. But it's obviously the game now is balanced around this attacking while moving thing, and
Monk isn't doing it right.
yeah, Monk feels like very punished.
Okay.
And also, I had the same thing with the running out of mana, and then there's no way to regain it. It feels really bad having to pour it out and go to click the well just because you can't use your attack, and that's aggravated by the fact that the monk needs to use strike skills to build up that focus for the bell. But if you have a different strike skill than your basic attack, but you don't have mana to use it, you use that ability, the character just does nothing. In the current PoE 1, if you have heavy strike, but you don't have enough mana to use heavy strike, you use a basic attack instead. And here it just does nothing. So that
right
yeah.
there.
That might also feel frustrating for new players if they don't realize that they're out of mana. They're like, okay, why can't I use the thing? But I think the character says something like, I'm out of mana, I don't have enough mana.
That's good feedback. And again, for newer players, imagining them playing even this early part of the game, how do you think the learning curve will be for them? Do you think it's accessible?
I mean, I don't think that it's. I'm going to be honest, I don't think either of our opinion on that is relevant.
Right.
It's so hard for me to put myself, and there's so
That's
many
fine.
people here that have. Like I know there are so many people who
Archer, how am I
are
supposed to do the
new,
one?
either new to RPGs in general,
Even
never
here?
played PoE, yeah,
Okay.
or never played PoE. There's a few people here who aren't even gamers, who have come to do the thing. And anything I give just sullies that like
Fair enough.
pool of.
Fair enough. I'll take it. So the last question is, and you kind of have answered this one already too, but we'll ask it again. Before you got to play here, before you got to play at Gamescom, before you touched PoE 2, when it was just marketing materials and leaks and internet buzz, what aspect of the game interested you most?
You should be able to
Storyline, gameplay, graphics, mechanics, multiplayer,
The gem system.
gem system. That we're
And the
getting
prospect of getting 18 new ascendancies, or how many was originally teased? I think originally was said that we got 18 new ones.
Nah, for me it was the gems. It's one of the things that annoys me the most in PoE. Is they're like, oh, brilliant, that new piece of gear is great. Ah, fuck, I don't know, feelings for that. I know, never mind. Like, it's a way better piece of gear, but I'm just gonna throw it in the bin. It's gone. I can't fix that. Never mind. I need my skills.
Right.
Like, so this skill system is way better.
Love to hear that. Awesome. I think that's the end of the road for my questions here.
Got it again.
Thanks.
Why have you done it so
Lovely.
much?
Get out of your hair so you can.
What was your name again?
Josh.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice. Really great to meet you guys. I'm gonna look you up after this because I want to watch the journey as PoE 2 starts to come out.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely do a podcast episode after this and talk all about our experience here.
Sounds good.
Wait, hang on. I got something for you. Yeah, no, I got something.
What do you got? No way.
Badges.
Love it.
My logo.
Love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I brought candy and chocolate in the entrance area where the gift bags are. Grab some there.
All right. Well, I'll see you at checkout because I'm gonna give you guys the goodie bag at the end.
Oh, you're the one who gives us
I'm
the
one
bag.
of the ones, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Nice to meet you guys.
Likewise.
I gotta pee before we restart.
Sounds good.
It's on the not recording anyway.
Yeah, okay, I'll stop my recording then.
Holy shit, something big.